Good morning, my friends. Welcome to Roger's Reflections on Thursday, May 6th in the year 2021. I'm going to continue kind of with a focus on humility today, and I'm going to be taking a passage that you might not consider it to be focused around the humble, but as we look at it, as we look at the recipients of the blessings here, we recognize that each one of them would be on the, I won't say softer side of things, would be on the thing for the people who are not usually lifted up, are not lifted high, who are not usually connected with being blessed. So it's interesting to see what Jesus says here. I'm talking about the Beatitudes, talking about Matthew chapter 5. And he is speaking to the crowd. So listen to this. He says, when Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on the mountain, sat down, and he began to speak. And he taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of God. Poor in spirit, humility is close there. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of God. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. The meek are lowly. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. These are people who are not filled. Those who understand that there's an emptiness. They recognize that they're not where they need to be, and so it says that they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. Those who are merciful, those who give mercy, who understand what it means to receive, they also give. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. These are the ones, if you're pure in heart, you are close to God. You understand his teaching and what it means to love one another. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. I love that part. We need some peacemakers today. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And blessed are you when people revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. So oftentimes we strive to be the best. We strive to be successful. We strive to put our very best out there. And we want to do that. I think we're called to do that. I think it's a blessing to God to give God our very best. But oftentimes that pursuit becomes the end. Our goal to be the best becomes the end of our yearning. Instead, what he's saying here, he says, blessed are those who are poor in spirit, who are meek, who are humble, who hunger and thirst, who understand, who are constantly seeing God, pursuing God, reaching for him, who do not know it all, who understand how far we have to go. That's always tough. You've heard the saying, I always laughed at this. He says, when we talk about people, know-it-alls in particular, he says, those people who claim to know it all annoy those of us who do. There's a lack of humility in both of those statements. And none of us know it all. And part of growth and maturity in the faith is recognizing what you do not know. And as you grow in the faith, as you mature in the faith, as you deepen in your spiritual walk, God opens and reveals new things to you, reveals deeper understandings of his word and ways that you can reach out and show forth his grace and glory to the world. So read through these blessings. Read through the 5th chapter of Matthew and see where these blessings fit in your life. Something to think about, my friends. Take care, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.